Okay, so we are back down here at the boat dock. As you can tell, we just got done with some crazy rains. We got another 3.5 inches today, and look at this mess. So the creek, Salina Creek, runs into this Lake Hudson here, and this is like the mouth of the creek where it meets the lake, and all the debris and the trash, of course, is going to come down here. But my dad was down here during the storm this morning. He actually caught quite a few blues. So I got to come down here. I got to clean the blues for him. He had to go home because it was like almost acting like it was tornadoing down here. It got super crazy windy, the lightning, there was big waves and stuff. So he just left the fish. I said, don't worry about it, I'll clean them when I go back later. So fingers crossed the blues are still biting. So he caught one channel and the rest was blues. He caught quite a few blues, and he was just using cut perch. Now he did tell me that he started using smaller pieces and he had to put on some smaller hooks, because just like if you guys seen the last video I did, I was getting some good bites on the rods, and when I'd go try to jerk and try to set the hook, there was nothing there. They were grabbing the bait and they just weren't swallowing it or taking it. So that was I don't know what's going on with these birds. But anyways, I'm gonna set my poles up, get some perch filleted out here, get some bait cut. We'll try these hooks I got now. I don't know what size of hooks I'm using, but that's probably like a number 4, number 3, something like that. So we'll try that out and see if we can't catch any, and if we start missing a bunch, then I'll go get some smaller hooks and put on there. But it might be a little bit of a challenge, because let me show you here. This is just some of the stuff we're dealing with, all this debris and stuff coming down. Like I was telling you in the last video, a lot of times you throw your rods out there and your line will actually get hung up on these logs and stuff, and it makes it look like you have a fish on or a bite. And there is quite a bit of debris and stuff in here. So you can kind of see it's going around the dock here right into our fishing area. So that's not good, but we're going to give it a shot. I might not be able to fish with but maybe just 2 rods at a time, because this is going to be kind of fun to keep up with here, but don't know unless you try, right? So the rain just stopped about 30 minutes ago, and the sun is trying to come out. So like I said, my dad said he cut off the perch fillets, and he cut them in way smaller chunks and just single hooked them on the hook. Now these hooks might be a little big, so we're gonna have to try it out and see if we start getting some bites. If we catch them, we'll leave the hooks, but if we're getting bites and not hooking any, we'll definitely go put on some smaller ones. I'm gonna start out with 2 rods, I think. I might need to put on some bigger sinkers, because there's quite a bit of current coming down from this creek. You can see these logs and debris falling down through here at a pretty good rate. Okay, now we wait. Okay, so I went and grabbed some smaller hooks. We are going to try these out here. I got a pretty good thump while ago on this rod, and there was nothing there. So I think those hooks were too big, and the catfish were hitting the bait, taking it, but they just weren't getting the hook in their mouth because it's too big. So we're gonna go down quite a bit and try that out. Got a bunch of junk coming through though, so. The smaller hook already paid off. Not a big one, but something. Another nice blue cat. All right, got number 2 on the board. That's a big old fat one there. Look at that. Another blue cat. All right, number 3, another nice little good eating blue cat. Got a better one, I think. Pretty good one there. It's probably closer to a 4 or 5 pounder there. And these little hooks were definitely the trick. But yeah, good little blue catfish. Okay, so they just started running some water about 5 minutes ago from the dam. They got a gate open, or a turbine open, and they're running water, but that actually helped me out because you guys seen all the debris coming down from the creek. Well, the dam over here is actually pushing it against the shoreline behind the dock, and it's running back behind us now. So now we're able to kind of fish out here in the front, so that kind of helped us. The only thing is the current picked up a little bit more now that they're running more water out of the dam and the creek. So now my sinkers are a little too small, so every once in a while it'll look like I get a bite and my lines are rolling down the creek a little further than they were a while ago, but the fish seem to be biting okay, so we'll stay with it for now. I think we got a twofer here. Maybe not. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it was just a stick. Dang. No, he ripped most of the bait off. So. All right, is this number 4 or 5? I've lost track. I think this is number 5. Man, I think we got 2 again. I don't know, this orange one keeps getting hit, but it's not hooking for some reason. This one feels like a little better one too. Just don't act like a catfish. Oh, goodness. Man. Golly. You stay there, I gotta get my pliers for you. Man. Okay, here we go. That's a good one right there. I'm gonna say this one's probably 12, 13 pounds. Really nice blue cat. Those are the ones that's really fun to catch. And I think that was number 6. I'm about to lose track. That's a good thing, that's a good thing. So I just grabbed this white bass. Whenever they start releasing water from the dam, a lot of these fish will come down stunned. And I'm doing good on the perch, or otherwise I would cut this thing up and use it as bait. So it's not dead, it's still good. It's just stunned right now. It might make it, it might not, but these make pretty good catfish bait as well. What's number 7, I think? Another nice one. All right, we got him this time on the orange one. I think this one is number 8. Another nice blue cat. believe this is number 9, another blue cat. Well, I would call that a success. I ended up catching 9 blues. My dad caught some earlier today, and I ended up with that big one. That was probably about a 14-15 pounder, I'm guessing. I just got done cleaning the fish, and I'm taking home 2 1-gallon ice cream containers of blue catfish fillets. And what that is if you guys don't know, we save ice cream containers, the plastic gallon ice cream containers. You know, you buy the big one if you're gonna have a birthday party or something. Those make the best things to transport your catfish fillets, your fish fillets. If you are one that likes to soak them in the refrigerator for a couple days or whatever, they work great for that, easy to rinse out. But I've already got my rods reeled back in because they're not running quite as much water now. So now all this debris is coming back up around the front of the boat dock. And look at some of these logs and stuff, and I'm losing light, so I had to get these fish clean, and I didn't want to leave my rods out here while I was cleaning them because of all these big trees and debris and stuff. So it's kind of a mess right now, but hopefully next day or two this stuff will kind of be gone. I don't think we're supposed to get much rain for the next couple days, so hopefully all the debris will be gone. We'll come back down here and see if we can't catch some more fish. I wish Rachel and the kids was with me because this is a lot of fun. It seems like when you bring people with you or whatever, that's, you know, you don't catch as many fish. And luckily I got down here, started fishing, and the blue cat were loving the perch fillets, so it worked out good. But anyways, guys, I'm going to get out of here, go home, get something to eat, and get this fish put up and sit down for a little bit. So it was awesome. I was glad I was able to bring you guys along with me today. Beautiful evening. I come down here with the hoodie, and finally had to take it off because of all the action. So that you can't beat that. That's what you want to do when you go fishing, is you want to catch fish. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to leave a comment down below, and we'll see you on the next video.